stay at the Pocatello one, which is, I don't know if it's a capital of Idaho, but it's a big city in Idaho. Just because we're used to being in cities and closer to things, but it was all full. It wasn't open until beginning of April. So this one's nice. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just very small. And it's about 35-40 minutes from a Walmart. And there is local grocery stores, but we don't know what's there. We also have to get an electric heater because our propane's out and they don't fill propane on the weekends. So we're a little bit like thinking down about it, but also we have to realize this is our only option, and there's nothing wrong with it. We're just used to being in fancier places, so that's probably on us. So we're heading to Walmart. We're going to stock up and get stuff for eating most of the week, because we'll probably eat something when we go to the Yellowstone up towards there, and maybe at the Tetons. But for the rest of the meals, because we don't have a lot around us, we're just going to cook our own stuff, which is fine.
Great way to make you save money.
That's right. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out. It's now 3:40, so we'll probably be back at the RV by like 5:36, and we're just gonna hang out. The nice thing is, even though we are in the middle of nowhere, we do have pretty good internet. We've got like 100 down, which is plenty to game, to watch Netflix, to do my job, which is great. We're talking crap about it, but also, I mean, it's beautiful, and we're gonna be in bigger cities again here soon, so we'll stop complaining.
It's also like kind of in the heart of the little town of Lava Hot Springs, which is pretty cool. I mean, if we want to go anywhere, we can walk. There are actual hot springs here, and it's literally right across the road from the KOA, so we're definitely gonna have to check that out at some point this week.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think we realized it, but Idaho gets cold, or I didn't realize it, and there is snow absolutely everywhere. I mean, the KOA has snow all over the place. The road, I mean, there's everywhere you look, it's snow. So it's starting to make sense to me why a lot of places are closed, because I'm not used to seeing all that snow. When we first pulled up, it was pretty cool. There's a guy next to us. He had a pretty thick Canadian accent, and he was very nice, and he was asking me about our tow dolly because he was wanting to get one, and we just had a conversation for a bit. And he actually him and his wife own an RV park somewhere in Canada, I don't remember where, and they close it down during the winter, and they travel the United States during the winter while it's closed, and they go back. And he was saying that they just started with their rig that they have now. They wanted to pull a car behind, and I told him if he has the time, don't get a tow dolly, because they're a lot of work, and if you have a vehicle that you don't need a tow dolly, it's much better to do the others. So it was just cool. That was the first conversation that I've had with somebody other than just asking, somebody at the office where things are. It was an actual person camping next to us. He was really nice.
All right, we're gonna go grocery shop.
Well, it's a little bit cold here. We didn't talk too much last night because we were just trying to stay warm, but we actually ran out of propane because we forgot to fill it up when we left Salt Lake. And we had no propane last night, and we had a small little electric heater that we ran. We put little sweaters on the dogs, and we just bundled up, but we are going to get propane now. We're really excited. Well, we are out here exploring the back of this KOA.
In our tennis shoes and nice dress boots.
It's, I mean, some of these spots, I don't think they've plowed it since snowed, because I mean it's up halfway on my leg, and I don't think they allow people to come back here. Like, I don't think they rent these spots because it's pretty snowed in. It's hard to tell on camera, but I mean, that right there from here is probably to my knee. Now we're going over here because I think this is either a hot spring or it's runoff from this. Oh my, look at my foot. It's runoff from this local pool that you can go to. I don't know if we're even supposed to be here, but we'll find out.
It's like coming out of one of those pipes.
Over here? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a heated pool up there. And I think it's coming off of that. Oh Lord. We're gonna see old Granny fall over here. It's kind of cool. This is at the back of the RV park. I mean, I'm not sure the name of that river. We'll have to put it up on screen, but pretty cool. What are you doing? I knew you would. Please be careful. It's probably slippery. Is it hot? Yeah, it's been snowing on and off pretty much all day. It'll dump with snow, it'll rain, it'll sleet, then it'll not do anything for a while.
Do you smell beef jerky?
Pretty cool. No, I don't smell beef jerky.
It smells like beef jerky.
I kind of want to go fill the water.
Yeah.
We just realized we didn't talk about our fiasco that we had last night. It's probably because I was worried we were going to freeze to death. But we left Salt Lake and got here probably like 2:30, and we used heat the whole time in Salt Lake, and we were almost on empty in propane. And I thought, well, we're already close to checkout time, so let's go ahead and leave and not fill up there, and we'll fill up when we get here. Little did we know, this campsite is much, much smaller than any one we've ever been to.
Much smaller, much more mountainous. Like,
yeah.
Things, you only get essentials here, and that's it.
Right. And so I asked the guy when we pulled up, can we get propane? He said, well, I'm the only one here, and somebody has my truck, so I can't do it. And you also have an integrated propane tank, so nobody can do that until tomorrow. So we went to Walmart, hoping we could find a bigger heater. We'll just get an electric heater. We'll be fine for the night. They were all sold out. And we had one little small electric heater that I bought her just to have because she's always cold. And we used that, and we put it on 55 so it wouldn't freeze. And we bundled up with a bunch of blankets. And
shout out our realtor and friend Cindy Hogston, because she bought us a blanket for our wedding, and it literally saved our butts last night.
Yeah, for sure. And then this morning, I called them right before they opened, and they had a guy sitting there waiting for us, and it was dumping snow when we left, and they had not done anything to the road, so getting out of the RV site was not easy. We were skidding around, and then I had to do a 40-point turn to turn the RV around because it's on the other side, and the guy had to pick up my trailer because it was like sliding around in the snow. It was a hassle.
It was crazy. But
we finally got back, and we cranked the heat, and we were good after that.
Hopefully we'll be good for the rest of the time. We're going to be here for a week, so yeah. Hopefully we'll be okay for a week, and if not, then we'll just have to go get it again. Yeah, it usually lasts for a week. If you run the heat on, anywhere from 65 to 70, it'll usually last about a week if you just run heat, have a couple showers, and cook minimally. Which we're actually not cooking minimally.
Yeah, we should be all right for a week though.
It helps too that it's not really cold. I mean, it's snowing and it's colder than we're used to, but it's not like freezing. Like I feel fine right now. We both just have on like a shirt and a hoodie essentially.
Yeah. So anyways, we were washing clothes, gonna hang out. We were gonna go to the hot springs, but decided to wait till tomorrow so we don't rush things. And I gotta fix my computer because it broke yesterday. So
all right, we're gonna go cook some dinner. We'll see y'all in a bit.
So we are in the spot right here, and it's not level at all. We just kind of dealt with it yesterday because I was worried about us not freezing, but we really need to level it. And I've never done this before, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know that you do a pattern like this, so it comes with 10 of these individual blocks, and then you just connect them together and you drive on top of that. The only concern is we have a dually, so we might have to do 2 for the back tire and 1 for the front, but we'll just try it out and see what happens. I think the idea is you just put it where your tire is so you know where you want it to be, then you back up, put it where it's actually supposed to be, and then you drive up on it. So we'll just, this is going to take many times, I'm guessing. Hope. I don't know what the weight rating is on these. We'll see if they break, whatever. I actually felt that difference, so I'm gonna go check the level and see if we're good. We installed a leveler here so we can try to help, and you can see now we are level side to side, not front and back, which is not much of a concern. Well, I stand corrected, it only took us one time, which is pretty crazy.
Because you're built different.
these are really easy to do. Like, I mean, you saw what I did, and if you have they work for Class C's, Class A's. If you have a pull behind, a fifth wheel, they all work the same. If you don't have a leveling jack, we're gonna rearrange this a little bit, try and move this tow dolly closer to the edge, just pick it up, it's not too heavy, and then she'll be able to pull in at a better spot that it's not as muddy. So wait. This is what we do when we have nothing else to do and it's snowing outside. Uh-oh. Don't hide behind this chair. Hello. Alright, we're at the Lava Hot Springs, Mineral Hot Springs. I think it's the actual hotel that you can stay at. It's got a bunch of these pools out here. It's a cold plunge. It says Redneck Sweat Lodge. You want to try this one or this one?
Let's go look at the one in the back corner because it looks the hottest.
Okay. It's pretty cheap. It's like $15 for adults. I think it's like $8 for kids. And it's open a lot. I think it's like 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah. Show them how far we are from the camera.
Oh yeah, the KOA is right over there. I mean, you could easily walk to it. Then the town of Lava Hot Springs is right over there.
Oh, it says 98, so I guess the 104 one is the hottest.
You go back over there?
Yeah.
There's a little kitty one.
That's funny.
This is so interesting.
I know. I'm kind of scared to like take off my coat.
Why?
Because it's cold. It feels wrong.
It's not very hot.
It's not hot.
Maybe over here it's gonna be hot. Wow, this is weird. I think it's natural. At least they made it look like it's natural.
I think it is, because look at where the water's coming.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think it's coming from the actual ground. We moved to another one that's a little bit warmer. There's a little fountain in the middle. So, there's some actual like really hot water shooting out of the sides of it. You can see the sediment buildup. So these are definitely natural ones, which is kind of cool.
It's actually like hot. Like I got out to get my phone and it felt good to get out.
Anyways, we're gonna hang out here for a while. We should have brought some beverages.
I know, I was just thinking that.
It's open till 11. We won't be here that long, but no reason for us to go back. We've got nothing to do but talk about buying a house. So,
and that's much more fun in a hot spring than it is sitting on our couch.
Definitely. I don't know if I can do this.
You got it. Just go in. Go in. Go under. One, two, three, go.
My God.
How do you feel? They didn't convince me not to put on my shoes, so now I'm having to truck through the snow with no shoes on. We found some hotter hot springs. The woman told us about it. Oh no. I can't feel my toes.
I did the polar plunge one for about 60 seconds and my whole body hurt.
So these are the hot springs in the back. This place is pretty cool. I don't feel like it's the most popular one here in Lava Hot Springs. We just kind of figured out about it because like we showed you, it's right across from our KOA. So we got very lucky. It's also a Tuesday afternoon, so I'm sure that factors in some, but we got very lucky. There's literally just a woman and her child here, and that's the only other people here, so. How's it feeling there?
Pretty warm. I feel like the other one, there's like really hot spots.
Yeah.
But that other one was just as hot. We got a lot of snow last night. We went to another hot spring.
We are currently headed to the KOA in Rock Spring.